Welcome back, students. This is chapter 4 of Medieval History Mughal Empire and the Rise of Marathas. Let's start. Who was Lachit Borpukhan? The answer is he was a general of Ahom kingdom who successfully resisted the imperial expansion of the Mughal Empire in the Battle of Saraighat. Next, terms that were used in the Indo-Persian sources of Mughal period to denote a peasant were, and the answer is Rayat, Asami, and Musarian. Next, word that means freedom of expression to all religions and schools of thought. And the answer is Suhulikul. Next, the term Pahikhasta refers to, and the answer is non-resident cultivators. Next, during the reign of the Mughal Emperor Akbar, which practice was introduced on a daily basis? And the answer is Jharoka Darshan. Next, Muhammad Hussain of Kashmir, a contemporary of Emperor Akbar, was and the answer is a reputed calligrapher. Next, Saidi Ali was a Turkish traveler who came to India in the, and the answer is 16th century. Next, during the Mughal period, the term Milkiyat denoted, and the answer is personal lands of Zamindar. Next, during the Mughal period, the word Wakil referred to, and the answer is agents of nobles and regional rulers. Next, Jahangir got impressed by the Turkish fluency of a European traveler and made him Mansabdar of 400 Sawar. Who was he? The answer is William Hawkins. Next, which Mughal emperor was a follower of the Naqshbandiya leader Khwaja Ubaidullah? And the answer is Babur. Next, Aurangzeb had compiled the greatest digest of Islamic law called, and the answer is Fatawa-e-Alamgiri. Next, Mughal ruler who tried to create harmony between Sikhs and Maratha was, and the answer is Bahadur Shah the. What is Jarib? Jarib or bamboo was used for the measurement of land during the Mughal period. Next, during the Mughal period, copper coins were called, and the answer is dam. Next, during the Mughal period, revenue collectors were called, and the answer is Desai. Next, during the Mughal period, revenue chief of a province was known as, and the answer is Diwan. Next, the Mansabdari system was the official nobility of the state, was started by which Mughal ruler, and the answer is Akbar. Next, who was the king who had given patronage to Tansen before Akbar? The answer is Raja Ramchandra Singh of Bhata. Next, what was common during the rule of Akbar and Sher Shah? And the answer is the use of dam. Next, which foreign traveler elaborately discussed about diamonds and diamond mines in India during the Mughal period? And the answer is Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. Next, the aristocrat Mukarrab Khan was a great favorite of which Mughal emperor? And the answer is Jahangir. Next, which Persian language scholar had written Tarikh-e-Akbari? The answer is Arif Kandahari. Next, according to the French traveler Tavernier, during the 17th century, the majority of houses in Varanasi were made up of, and the answer is bricks and stones. Next, what was the administrative division at district level during the Mughal period? And the answer is Chakla. Next, the Maratha claim of revenue for protection is known as, and the answer is Chot. Next, who was the author of Humayunama? And the answer is Gulbadan Begum. Next, who was Roshanara Begum? And the answer is the second daughter of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. Next, who was the first wife of Mughal Emperor Akbar? And the answer is Ruqayya Begum. Next, who gifted the Badshah Nama to King George in 1799? And the answer is the Nawab of Awadh. Next, which system of levying land revenue in Deccan was prevalent during the reign of Akbar? And the answer is number of plows. Next, Who is the author of the Badshahnama? And the answer is Hamid Lahori. Next, in which year did Babur defeat Sultan Ibrahim Lodi at the Battle of Panipat? And the answer is 1526 AD. Next, which Mughal ruler had learned Hindu music from Lala Kalawant? And the answer is Akbar. Next, where was Shivaji formally crowned as Chhatrapati? And the answer is Raigad. Next, after the death of Shivaji, there was a fight for succession between which rulers? And the answer is Rajaram and Shambhaji. Next, painting was mainly patronized by which Mughal ruler? And the answer is Jahangir. Next, who was the painter in the court of Emperor Muhammad Shah? And the answer is Kalyan Das. Next, Sher Shah was buried at, and the answer is Sasaram. Next, Babur adopted the title of Padishah first at, and the answer is Kabul. Next, who was the poet laureate of Shah Jahan's reign? And the answer is Kaleem. Next, the famous diamond Kohinoor was presented to Shah Jahan by, and the answer is Mir Jumla, the minister of Sultan of Golconda. Next, who was the personal physician for the Prince Dara Sheikh? And the answer is Francois Bernier. Next, Ibadat Khanna at Fatehpur Sikri was, and the answer is a hall where Akbar held religious meetings with scholars of various religions. Next, Sher Shah administration was divided into, and the answer is Sarkar, and then subdivided into Parganas. Next, during the medieval period in India, the designation Mahatra and Pattakila were used for, and the answer is village headman. Next, to whom Aurangzeb bestowed upon the title of Shahibat uz Zamani? And the answer is his elder sister Jahanara. Next, name the European traveller who never returned to Europe and settled down in India. And the answer is Nicolau Manucci. Next, Khalisa is a land whose income went directly to the, and the answer is state treasury. Next, Moza was the name given to, and the answer is revenue collector units in Pargana. Next, name the calligrapher who earned Zareen Kalam Golden Pen honor in Akbar's court, and the answer is Muhammad Hussain. Next, Tulsidas wrote Ramchaitra during the reign of, and the answer is Shah Jahan. Next, during the reign of Akbar, Todarmal categorized lands into four groups that are, and the answer is Polaj, that are to be cultivated every year, Paroti, that was cultivated once in 2 years, Chachar, that was cultivated once in 3 years, and Banjar, that was very rarely cultivated. Next, the Diwani Am refers to, and the answer is a hall of public audience. That's all.